Good morning, my brothers and sisters. On this episode number 250 of the Good Morning Guys podcast, I'm pretty sure, maybe. I'm getting a head nod, so we're going with it. Woo! This is a special episode, no less. Episode number 250 of the Good Morning Guys podcast, where we talk about the game of life amidst the other games we love to watch and play. I'm one of your hosts, the Brazilian Mountaineer and Transition Ninja, fireside chatting and laughing with you. Lucas Ham Swisher. Also with me, the judge, the jury, the executioner of fake news and spoilers, also fireside chatting and laughing with me, Patrick Novacell.
I can't believe it's episode 250.
I really thought you were going to say, I can't believe it's not butter.
That's
how old I am.
I can't believe there is a Zoom. Oh, over here, there's a Zoom.
Right?
I can't figure this out.
Zoom
right
pumpkin.
Here, the Zoom pumpkin right there.
Yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy fall, y'all. All right. I'm really excited. This is the last day of fall in the last day or two of fall in Brazil, where I am not right now. So we thought we'd celebrate it because I miss Brazil already. But
welcome
it doesn't,
to the States.
Welcome. It doesn't eclipse. It doesn't eclipse how excited I am to see you, my friend.
1 week.
Hang out. You got
7. As the ring puts it, 7 days.
7 days. You got a 20-minute hug coming your way. We're gonna make cotton candy.
Get out of here.
Just day one, and then it doubles every day after that.
Oh, okay. Oh, doubles
until we're like doubles.
Okay.
Every day.
All right.
Yeah.
That's dangerous if you're here for a long period of time.
That is very dangerous.
It's like, what'd you do yesterday? We hugged.
Just hugged. Yep.
Just a normal 6-hour hug.
Yeah. That's nothing. That's everybody does it. All the cool people. All the cool kids.
I'm trying to be cool here.
To comment off your comment earlier, I cannot believe it's episode 250. Snuck up on us. Like, I didn't even see it.
It always does. I think it's because we don't know what episode is until 5 seconds before we record. Sometimes till after we record.
Well, it also doesn't help that I'm working with a different computer tonight. I'm recording on my work computer, which I did not plan on doing, but I forgot my charger in the US for my usual MacBook that I use for the old recording. And let me tell you, I'm liking this work computer because without this work computer, this whole setup that you visual YouTube watchers are listening to, it would not be possible. And so this is magical, like true fireside chat style. We did it right. So
except I feel I can't put anything on the table though.
I mean, if you'd hold your hand there, like you can't handle the truth.
Yeah, look how huge I have like a Hulk hand. It's a Hulk hand, man.
Hulk smash.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. So here we are, fireside chatting. Let's see. There is the guy who can make you laugh in 3 words or less. Your money back. Ronald Johansson, who's dead to us. He has abandoned us because of his child. And all those things. He's already
lame.
Blaming his kid for not showing up to the podcast. No surprise there. And then the other guy who you thought was back from the dead, but he died again. He is it's weekend at Bernie's at his house this week. And so let's see, he's got music and Sard Doctor Who on his brain and La Carreta in his old stomacho, that old carcass butcher. He's not here because he's dead. Too bad. R.I.P. guys.
I mean, for real. He comes back for 1 week and then leaves. Like,
yeah,
he comes in and then he's a phantom.
Yeah,
it's like he says hey, and then you never see him again.
Yeah, he just thinks, I drop all these Marc facts, so I can just do whatever I want. Well, guess what, buddy? You can't do whatever you want.
He's like, he drops 5 Marc facts. He's like, I'm good for 5 episodes. I'm good.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in a month or 2.
Yeah.
So yeah,
he came back to the chaos that is the Good Morning Guys podcast. He's like, I don't know if I can handle this anymore.
Wow, I don't know what I was missing, and now I don't want it.
It's like that guy walking in with a bunch of pizzas and the whole apartment's on fire. He's like, maybe I should just walk back out.
I mean, he did say goodnight, everybody, a couple times last week, and I think he meant it. So I made it to the U.S. I'm just going to start out first, if that's cool.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since we were already talking about, I made it to the U.S. And besides outside of forgetting my charger for my MacBook, I actually did not forget anything.
Now,
Now,
Lucas,
now, Patrick,
do you not have your MacBook at all then?
no,
Are
I
you
have my
not
MacBook and it's
but
dead.
so you're not able to use it the entire time you're here?
Correct. Unless I buy
Unless
a
someone
MacBook charger. Yeah. Or
mm,
someone lets me borrow it. They're not cheap. So I
mm,
don't know that I'll be buying one.
yeah, Apple's never cheap.
No, they're not, but they're worth it unless it's the Vision,
The
whatever,
Vision Pro.
the eyeball thing.
Yeah, Apple eyeball.
Apple
I mean,
eyeballs.
right. It should have been just the letter I and then ball, right?
Yeah.
They missed an opportunity there. You
They
know,
did.
the
Eyeball.
iWatch, the iPod, the
The
iPhone,
eyeball. Hey,
the eyeball.
you use the eyeball. It's awesome, dude. If you could just like pop it into your sockets, or just like it's a contact that goes over your eyes.
That is
Why the
Minority Report. That is Spaceballs. That is crazy talk right there.
minority balls? Why haven't they come up with that?
Minority balls. This is when Marc says, "Let's move on."
Yeah, let's. What does he say? Like steer into the skid.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm here in
MacBook,
Brazil. Yeah, but I'm so amazed I did not forget anything. And here's how the story goes. Every time, it never fails. When the packing commences for my wife and my son, they're talking about packing like a week ahead of time. They're like, we're gonna have to start get packing soon. And literally 4 days ahead, 4 or 5 days, they start the staging process, get all the bags out, lay them all around the bed, start thinking about what they're going to take, making lists, checking them twice like Santa Claus, except it's not Christmas. It's not even July, so we can't do Christmas in July yet. And then, they pack. And then before I know it, it's 2 days before, and Mindy and James and Tasha are all packed and ask me what I've done during this time.
I mean, really. I mean, I can do the same thing. The night before, really, you just throw things together.
Not even the night before. I mean, if you have an early morning flight, sure, the night before. But we had a 9:30 p.m. flight, and we weren't leaving till 3, 4 o'clock.
Oh,
and I'm like,
the morning of.
what are we rushing for? Like, what did I really miss? And all I forgot was the charging cable. That's it. I remembered everything else. So you know what? I'm just gonna go with it. But then
did you need your MacBook at all?
I mean, kinda. I try to separate work and life, not life, but work and like some of the other things I got going on. I don't like to record on, my podcast on a work computer, but it's fine. It obviously works, and I love the background, so I'll be doing it again sometime. But
blessing in disguise.
Right? Totally. So I got packed just fine. No issues whatsoever. It was fantastic. Besides that, the flight was pretty laid back. I did watch a couple movies, which is a first in a long time. The last time I watched movies on a plane, I watched Justice League.
Oof.
Yeah, it was hilarious when it didn't mean to be.
Lee bad.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah, the 4 hours Zack Snyder cut. That's where it's at. The
I know.
Joss Whedon. No way.
Still need to watch it, and I know you have some things to say about another movie of the same ilk that came out this past week, maybe, but no spoilers.
Right.
But I watched John Wick 1 and John Wick 2.
Oh, really?
Let me tell you, yes.
You didn't Wikipedia them? You actually watched them?
No, I Wikipedia'd them a long time ago, and then I watched them, not remembering anything, and this is like watching it for the first time.
Yeah.
All I knew was I don't think it's spoilers. The dog dies. Like that's the spoiler I knew.
That's
what it's
reason.
All like. That's the backdrop, right? But I didn't know all the other stuff that went behind. Like you tell someone, oh, they kill his dog and he kills everyone. It's like, well, that's kind of cool. But man, that first one is really heartfelt. Like I really felt for him. I was really like I was behind him all the way. Like I really enjoyed it. I really loved the menacing presence and his reputation with everybody in the underworld, the crime underworld. Like they were just like, you killed John Wick's dog, you idiot. Like just
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga. Like it was a really slick film. Like it was super violent, super over the top, crazy. At least I thought the first one was. Then I watched the second one, and I was like, "Whoa, we stepped this up a notch. A lot more violence. The stories, I don't think the story is as solid. There were parts of it, aspects of it that I liked. I was very thankful, especially in the second one, that the airplane screens have like a privacy dim to them, so nobody to your right or left. Nobody to your right or left can see really well what you're watching. They can kind of see it. But even Tasha said, like, at some point, because she was sitting next to me, she's like, "Oh, I couldn't see your movie. How did you do that?" And I was like, that's the only reason I watched it, because
yeah, well, I was gonna say, like, how did you watch it? Or did you have another seat? But that privacy thing, I mean,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's nice.
We did American Airlines. I don't remember if United or Air Canada or the others that we've used, if they have that, but that's a nice feature, because I mean, let me tell you, there's some movies now. I know in the past I've seen that they edit movies and they kind of lower some of the mature scenes and language and stuff in some of them, which has gotten me in trouble in the past, because I've watched a movie from rented it with family thinking it was going to be the airplane version, and it was not. It was the airplane version, if you know what I mean, like straight from Airplane.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, so that's what was going on, and it told me at the beginning of John Wick, they're like, "Hey, this is unedited, so be prepared." I was prepared, and there were a few moments where I was just like jaw dropped, and I was just like, "Oh my gosh, they just did that multiple times." And but it was very, very entertaining. So
nice. And what would you rate them?
Oh yeah, the first one, I would rate the first one. I think I'll give it a 9 out of 10.
9. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
9 out of 10. It was solid. Like, I really enjoyed it. I would probably watch it again. Even with all the, it's not the, I don't watch a lot of R-rated movies, but this one was a good one. Like, I just really liked the backstory and just John Wick's character and just everything about it. I really thought it was good. They could have stopped at the first one. I mean, I haven't watched the other ones, and I look forward to watching them. I watched the third one on the way back, and then because my buddy at the school that I work at, he's the art teacher, I told him I would watch the fourth one with him. So I'll watch the fourth one. We'll probably rent it, stream it, whatever. So yeah. So I give it a 9 out of 10. I would say the second one, I give that one more of a 8. Yeah, 8 out of 10. It's not bad.
Okay. Yeah,
just the first one's better.
It's pretty good.
I like it's still good. It was a fun movie. And then we arrived in the US, automatically got our hands on some Dunkin' Donuts, and got some yummy donuts, got some iced coffee, frozen coffees, and arrived in Columbus, Ohio. I tried to get onto a Cincinnati, Ohio flight, but it didn't work out. They told me my ticket was not correct, and they wouldn't let me on. I was really sad.
You're right. So, the ticket is not correct. It says Columbus,
that's right,
but it should say Cincinnati.
It's right. That's what I tried to tell them, and they were just like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
During that time and prior to traveling, I did jump back into Marvel Snap. Vacation Marvel Snapping time. I did last a whole 2 weeks without playing, Patrick, and I know you're very excited for me to bring it up.
2 weeks. Well, congratulations.
Yeah, the first time
fell off the wagon again, though.
Yeah, I fell off the wagon, but this time it was planned. I was like, you know what? I'm going on vacation. I'm going to play a little Marvel Snap on vacation, and I've done a life Marvel Snap balance. I've done fairly well with that. And then in real life stuff continuing. We've just spent the first few days here. It's been 4 days now, I think. We've been at the Mindy's parents' house, the Sogros, John and Shila's, in Mount Vernon, Ohio. They have I gotta say this right, a Burmese, a golden
python,
golden Burma doodle. So it's a lab mixed with a poodle mixed with a Burmese mountain dog.
How do they mix multiple?
That's after hours, my friend. We can't talk about that.
I don't know how science works, but I'm pretty sure.
I think what they do
only
is
do one.
they start with like a poodle and a Burmese mountain dog, and then the offspring of that then also gets jiggy with a Labrador, and then that
All
becomes
right,
the
okay.
Burmese mountain doodle.
All right, all right.
No, the golden Burmese doodle. I don't remember how they call it. They have a name for it. It's super long. His name's Bruno. He was named after the Encanto character. We don't talk about Bruno, except we
Oh,
talk about
golden
Bruno.
Bernese doodle. Oh, those are cute.
Yeah, he's really cute. He's super cute. He's got nice long hair, doesn't shed anywhere. He's got a great personality.
Oh,
He's super
yeah.
spoiled.
Big
Um,
babies.
but he's a big baby. He's really sweet. I've gotten some great pictures with him,
Nice.
and the kids love him. In fact, they have worn him out. He got up today after a couple of days of playing with the kids, and he just like blank stare. Like I was like, dude, I know that look.
Yes.
I've had that look many times with my kids, where they just are like, they
kids
won't
can wear
stop.
you out.
They wear you out. So they were wearing each other out. It was fun. Did a couple shopping trips. I'm on the hunt for Hawaiian button-up shirts. So
Really?
yeah, I have the same guy that I wanted to watch John Wick with. He said that back in the day at the school they used to do Hawaiian shirt Fridays. So we're bringing it back. So I'm going to get some Hawaiian shirts.
Okay.
That should be fun. Should be a good time. Played some cornhole with the fam.
Mm-hmm.
That was very fun. I'm very rusty at cornhole. I still want to watch some professional cornhole, as I discovered a couple years ago.
That's just just like, that's no fun.
Professional cornhole. I don't understand how you can just make everything professional. So
the professional pencil sharpener competition later this year.
That's right. Yeah, and then in real life, that's about it. Like we celebrated Father's Day with father-in-law, and we had ribs. They were awesome. Barbecue ribs. Yeah, good stuff. I definitely have gone to the grocery store once when I was hungry, which was a mistake. They gave me 2 items to come back with, and I came back with 7.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're hungry. It's always
dangerous.
What?
I said, I'm an adult and I can do what I want. And I drank lots of root beer, and I ate lots of chips. It was awesome. Love me some root beer. And then on the gaming side, other than Marvel Snap, I was playing Diablo pretty faithfully. I did play the first 30 or 45 minutes of the Final Fantasy 16 demo. Tell me you played it.
So no, I didn't play it, but
come on,
I watched Ed Placencia during his Twitch stream last week, and he played for like 2 hours. And I was only there for the comments because I knew that it wasn't a game for him.
Yeah.
Because we basically have the same taste in games.
Right.
So I knew that he was going to roast this thing, and he roasted it. And I'm just
Did he not disappoint?
Yeah, he did not disappoint. I know there's a lot of Final Fantasy people out there like, oh, this is great. It's not like the Final Fantasy 15 bromance that was happening. But I just didn't understand.
It had a little bit of it going. The first part of it, you're just like 4 nights, like, what's up, bro? Let's go. We got to assassinate this dude. Let's get out of here.
But I didn't understand. None of it. It was all just like, you could take scenes from anything and throw it in there. None of it made sense. I don't know. Outside, I didn't really care for it, but I tell you what, the music in that game, I mean, it is top notch. It's very, very good.
Music was high quality music.
Yeah, it was.
Yep. I believe you and agree with you. I believe you as if I didn't. I played 30 minutes of it. Yeah. Yeah. Music's quality. I was very surprised when they squished a character. Did you see the part where they squished a character with a boulder? Like they're sliding down a hill, like a boulder falls on top and just splats a dude like a bug. I was whoa, that's very, they don't usually have a lot of blood, I don't think, in the Final Fantasy games. Maybe I don't remember Final Fantasy 15.
But in like the first 2 hours, you walk forward, 30-minute cutscene. You walk forward. You can't run. Yeah. There's no run button, by the way.
No, there was it's just push
walk
the stick all the way
and
forward,
then run.
Or I can't stand. I never do halfway back stick movement. Like who does that? Like
nobody.
Where it's just like I'm just hovering a little forward, but I'm not. I want to walk. I don't want to run.
No one does.
Like no, you need to have run and sprint. Like that should be it. Jog is
And
hold it
Turbo.
forward and then hold it. Yeah. And then the Flash, like you're just like
Teleport.
There you are. Oop, that was yeah. Like come on, man. Yeah. So it's all good. I half expected that. I will say.
Yeah.
One more life thing to zip back a little bit. I just did it today. We went and watched Little Mermaid.
Oh, the new one, the live action one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It was pretty good. It was pretty
Yeah.
good. It's definitely not my favorite live action one. Did you watch it?
Yes, I've seen it. Yeah,
What did you think?
I liked it. I thought it was a good rendition, a good kind of like a live action. Some of the new songs I was like not really happy. It's like they weren't like good new songs like Aladdin,
No, there's nothing
the Aladdin,
yes, that felt like a new song. Like
it
they
felt
had like a whole
awesome
set piece.
part of it, and
Yeah.
like Aladdin is by far my favorite live action. It's also my favorite cartoon, but they did a great job for me, like in my eyes.
Yeah.
They did a great job. Little Mermaid, same thing. I think they did a great job with this one. I have no, I mean, I enjoyed it. I would watch it again, kind of thing. And there was nothing about it that would turn me off. But
Right.
it was not. I don't think it was the caliber of Aladdin for me.
No,
But it's not.
I think
It's way better than Lion King. I'll tell you that.
oh, pretty much all of them are better than Lion King, the fake live action Lion King.
Yeah, I mean, really, if you're talking about the best Disney cartoon movies, I mean, it's Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, and that's basically my favorite live action ones as well. Beauty and the Beast,
Yeah.
Aladdin, Little Mermaid was good.
I feel like there's one more. We really liked Cinderella also. I thought Cinderella stepped it up a notch. No,
Cinderella?
Yeah. It was an early one. Like it was when they first started doing it. And,
yeah, they need to remake that one again.
Helena remake the remake. Get out of here. Get out of here. There was another one that we really liked, and now I'm blanking on which one it was. But anyways, yeah, I would say at this
Toy
point,
Story.
I'm like, yeah, they live act. We actually talked about that today. When are they going to do a live action Toy Story? Just people dressed up in suits, like Tim Allen. Tim Allen dressing up as
yeah.
Well, I mean, Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, they can play their roles. They just wear the outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like these old men. It's like retirement Toy Story remake.
I can see Matthew McConaughey being Woody.
Matthew McConaughey, yeah. Or Owen Wilson. Wow. Got a little cowboy hat.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I can see that. That probably in Saturday Night Live skit more than an actual.
Yeah, that would be better than an actual movie. That'd be funny for like 10 minutes, and then you're like, okay, is this for real? Speaking of, is this for real? We walk into the theater to go pick our seats. We're the first ones in there, and there are wall-to-wall boxes in the front of the theater, up to the screen level, just boxes. And there's a little piece of paper on it that says, "Our apologies. It's like our apologies. These will be, what do they call them? Reclining chairs coming this spring."
Oh, whoa. There's only like 1 day left of spring.
Exactly. They haven't touched the boxes. They filled the front. I'll put it in Discord. It's ridiculous. Like it was so bizarre. We walked in, we're like, is this storage room or is this a theater? I'm not sure. But yeah, so that was kind of funny. Yeah. Little podunk town movie theater. Like it's just like, yep. No surprise there.
Reclining seats.
Yeah, good for them.
Pretty good. Yeah.
May they enjoy them. Maybe when I'm there, they'll be out of the box. Like when we return in 2 years, it'll be out of the box. But yeah, going back to Little Mermaid, I would give it just because there have been probably, I would say at least 3/4 of the live action I've really liked. I feel like maybe 3/4 or so. But I would give this one I think I'd have to give this one a 7.5 or even a 7 out of 10. I felt like there was missed opportunities to give some background story on since they inserted an extra parent in there, the prince's parent, the prince's mom. And then there was discussion of the dead parents. But other than the name drop of like, oh, your mom's dead. Oh, your dad's dead. Like, yeah, I thought they were going to make a connection. Like they made it sound like, because they were both aware of each other, which is different from the movie. where only the mer people are aware of the humans, whereas the humans are not aware of the mer people. And Eric's mom was just like, oh yeah, we've always, thought badly of them, but we can be at peace. And I'm just like, what? How do you know all this stuff? But you haven't said anything before. Like that was kind of weird. And then on top of that, I was really missing the chef scene with Sebastian and the chef and the song where he sings the song in French and he's like attacking Sebastian, trying to chop him up. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that in live action. So it's a little sad that wasn't there.
Yeah, I'm looking at the movies here of the live action remakes. So
Yes.
Little Mermaid obviously is the newest
Yeah,
one. I'm just going to go from newest to oldest.
Go newest to oldest.
Peter Pan and Wendy. Never saw it. I don't care for Peter
Pan. Haven't watched
really.
it yet. Haven't watched it. Yeah,
we're gonna watch Hook. It. If it's not Hook, I'm not watching it. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yeah.
Pinocchio. Never. I don't care for the Pinocchio story.
It was lame.
Cruella. That was good. I like that one. That was
good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Mulan. Cartoon's better.
Yeah,
by a long shot, because the live action wasn't good, there was no songs. They didn't do the songs.
Yeah, that was lame. Not having the songs definitely notched it down.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
They could have just talked it. They could have been like, hey guys, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. And then something about daughters when I asked for sons. I don't know. It's weird.
Cinderella was in 2015. Was in 2015. I don't even. Oh, that's right. This was. I don't think this wasn't a musical either, right? So
no, it wasn't. I mean,
they do it. And
but Cinderella wasn't really a musical either. They just had a couple songs, and I think this one had both those songs in it. If I remember, like she sang, and yeah. All right. It had the little mice. But yeah, I like the musical. I'm partial to the musical ones too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's it. That's it for me. That's the update, and I'm sticking to it. How about you, my friend? What is up, Patrick? Well, how's your fall going? Tell me about it.
My fall is good, but I'm gonna take a hard left turn, and I'm gonna stick with Disney.
Let's do it. Disney time.
So there's this game that came out called Disney Speedstorm.
I've heard of this.
It is it's a kart racer like Mario Kart, but it's got elements of like Apex Legends where every character has their own powers, and so every single character starts at level 1, and you can level them up all the way to level 5.
Okay.
And each time that you upgrade them to a level, you get more powerful powers. So something
powerful powers. I like that.
So for example, maybe you have something that lasts 3 seconds at level 1, and at level 2 it may last 6 seconds, and so on. Maybe you have a boost that will take you far, and as you level up, it'll take you even farther. So cut those kinds of things. And it's got all the music from the original movies. When you are driving in the Mulan stage, the let's get down to business, I'll make a man out of you, that music is playing, but it's the whole time. But it's a remix. It's more of upbeat, and it's got a lot of bass, a lot of I don't know, maybe not techno, but it makes you want to race fast. That's the feeling of it. Yeah. Awesome. They have the Toy Story stage. That what is the song? What is the famous song from Toy Story?
You got a friend in me.
Yes, but in fast. It's fast. Yes. It's
okay, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
No, not like the Micro Machines guy. But so
troubles, but I do too.
But the thing is, not everything is unlocked at the start, so you have to unlock it. But the way you unlock them is it's supposed to be a free to play type of game where everything requires a certain type of currency to upgrade. So you have to do races, you have to do limited time events, you have to do the season challenges, you have to play online, all this stuff just to get all these different currencies, all these different upgrade parts to upgrade your car, upgrade your character. And it's like a constant carrot on the stick. There is always something to do carrot in this game. Always something to do. And every race, you're unlocking something. Every race. And it is just, you're like, oh, I just need to get 9 more flags to upgrade this guy to the next level. And then it tells you, like, if you need a certain part, you can click a button and tells you where you can get those, whether that's in the season race, or if you do it online, or you can also go to the store. And the store is all in-game currency. So, which is nice. It's not like you don't have to pay for any of it. I haven't seen if you can pay for anything, but as you're going through the season, you can do you can unlock loot boxes, and some of the currency that you get, you can actually just buy outright and there's deals, discounts they have every day. They have things that you can do every single day, and it is amazing. I can't put it down because the races are like 2 minutes max. And so you can and with the power of the PS5, actually I'm on Xbox. But with the power of the new loading, you can just race the end of the race. You race again, and you're back in within 30 seconons. It's amazing. You said
it's like a free to play. It's not free to play currently. Correct?
It's not free to play right now. It's $30 to jump in at minimum. And I think next spring is when it will become free to play.
Okay.
The same
do you
time,
think is it worth dropping the 30 now?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Do it.
You know what? You're going to be here in a week. I will just wait. If you can wait a week and test it out. I have it on Xbox. So that means that you can also get it on Xbox, and you don't really have to pay for anything.
That's true.
Right. So,
but I do like trophies. Of course, it doesn't have a platinum, does it?
It's achievements, and it doesn't have a platinum on PlayStation either.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm having an absolute blast. My son was playing Mario Kart Wii earlier today, and I was watching. I was like, Mario Kart. Lame. It's
Baby Kart.
It's so pretty. The colors, the music, the characters, the voices. Nice. They do voices. They have original cast from the Toy Story. They have Tim Allen. They don't have Tom Hanks. They have Tom Hanks' brother, which sounds just like him.
They got his brother, Phil Hanks.
Well, apparently he does. Tom Hanks' brother does almost all the stuff, and does a lot of the voices for Tom Hanks. That's cool. It's crazy. So yeah, like
now, is this I know it's online matches, but do they do couch co-op as well?
You can do the 4 players couch co-op. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah. The online. There's actually 2 online. One is ranked, and then the other one's called regulated multiplayer. And everyone has the same level. Everyone has the same powers, so it's all on a level playing field, which is a great place to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Just loving that game. Man.
I look forward to playing it with you. I'll check it out for sure.
Yeah. Because of that, WWE has been on the shelf.
Now that is saying a lot. It's shelved WWE. When is the last time something has shelved WWE for you? Like legit?
It hasn't ever since 2020, 3 years ago. I've been playing WWE almost every week. Day. Or every day, you know.
And now it's just taking a back seat.
It's taking a back seat, and this game is so fun, fun, and it's easy. Like I said, pick up and play. If you've ever played any kart racer before, that's exactly how it plays. So you don't really need to know the controls because you know them. Because if you've ever played one before, nice. It's very easy to pick up and play. Another game I played this past week was F1 23.
Right.
And going from an arcade racer like Disney Speedstorm to the heaviness of F1. I was trying to make turns, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so slow. Even though I'm going 200 miles an hour, it just feels sluggish compared to Disney.
Where's my Daffy Duck, slide turn, power slide or something?
Exactly. Yeah, I needed to get back to Disney. So I played the story mode. The story mode took I don't know, maybe 8 hours, maybe less. It was an interesting story, and I gotta tell you, the cutscenes for this story mode are some of the best facial animations I have ever seen, if not the best facial animations I have ever seen in any video game ever, in an F123 game. Like,
speaking of that, I tried out the one of the free games, Grid Legends, I think. I tried that out a week or two ago. And I was playing with my son, and he was like watching me play and then also playing Clash of Clans on his Kindle. Mm-hmm. And he looked up at one point during a cutscene. He's like, "That looks so real." And I'm like, "Son, that's full motion. Like, that's a real cutscene." He's like, "Oh, never mind." That's pretty funny.
That's really cool that we're into the point where it's like, wait, is that real or is
it real?
Yeah.
But that's cool, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, having a good time there. Also, so earlier this year, and late last year into this year, Claire got sick, and she got sick pretty hardcore. And so we were in the middle of watching the MCU, and we stopped because we stopped at
life happened.
I think we stopped at one of the movies, Age of Ultron, I think it was. And so
you were halfway through the movie, weren't you? You weren't even.
No, I don't think we were maybe 10 minutes in, and then she's like, I can't watch it. And so, a couple weeks ago, she's like, hey, let's start watching the Marvel movies again. I'm like, let's do it. So we watched all of Phase 2. We are on Phase 3 now, which is
all right.
Oh my gosh, this is the good stuff.
Oh man, Phase 3 is so good.
Oh gosh, it's so good. Like, obviously Phase 1 and Phase 2 are good, but Phase 3 is just like, now you've watched 15 movies. Here's like the culmination, getting up to
payoff.
Endgame. Yeah. So we just watched Civil War. We watched that 2.5 hours in one sitting.
What?
I mean,
wow.
It is Civil War.
Something.
It is Civil War, though.
I mean, I know. That's what I think, too. But you guys do these little 30, 40-minute.
Yeah. We turn a 2.5 hour movie into a 7-part miniseries.
That's right. You're like, all right, here we go. Episode 5 of Ragnarok.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's awesome.
It makes it feel longer. She's going to love the TV shows when we watch them.
Oh,
because we can stop. But yeah, so we're moving along on that. Really excited to watch these over again.
Nice.
And then I watched another movie this past week. I watched the new Flash movie. This movie, I mean, it has time travel, has multiverses. I love time travel. I love multiverses, types of things. And it, man, like I loved this movie so much. It made me smile from ear to ear. The jokes were funny. The cameos were great. The way they did time travel, which is different than any other movie he's ever done before, which was kind of cool. Kind of, gave a little credibility to why things were happening the way they were. I thought it was one of the best DC movies I've seen in quite some time. It's been a while, and to be able to wrap up like Man of Steel, the Suicide Squads, the Batman v Superman, Justice League, wrapping all that up and kind of like throwing them away in a sense because of the time travel. It was just, I'm like, this is great. Like, this is so
that's pretty much what they did, right? They were just like, all right, we need to.
I wouldn't say it was they scrapped it. It was just like, I can't really give any spoilers.
I guess you can't say, but it gives them the freedom to not be held down by.
I mean, the Flash can time travel now, change things, butterfly effect, kind of thing. So 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 it was very, very awesome going back in time and seeing. I mean, like, if you've seen any of the trailers, it's Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller? No, is that right? His name?
Ezra Miller. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I think.
Well, so
all right, keep talking.
So Barry, the Flash, goes back in time and he meets himself, and it was just them two on the screen at the same time
Him talking to himself
was magical. Absolutely. And I'm watching this. I'm like, I feel like this is the way I would talk to my younger self,
Right.
kind of thing. It was so good, so funny. I loved it. I thought it was great. Was it a perfect movie? No, I mean it wasn't. But I enjoyed the heck out of it. Like if
Nice.
I don't care. I don't care what anyone else says. I like what I want, and I loved it. I love this movie.
Yeah.
It was to me it was 9 out of 10. Like I will watch this
Solid.
again. I would go to the theaters to watch this again. That's how good it was.
All right.
Yeah.
That is good. That is good. It is Ezra Miller, by the way. You were right.
Okay. All right. Good.
Shouldn't doubt yourself. Yeah. What do you think are the must watches prior to watching The Flash? Because I'll be honest, Mindy and I have not been the best at keeping up with the DC movies. They haven't really ever gotten our attention very well. This one only gets my attention because of Michael Keaton, Batman.
I mean,
don't say all of them.
Man of Steel and Batman v Superman, I think
we watched both of those and we actually enjoyed. Batman v Superman was okay, but Man of Steel we really enjoyed. So
I mean, if you remember Wonder Woman, that's all that counts.
We really liked Wonder Woman.
If you remember Aquaman, that's all that counts. You don't really because of the time travel and the multiverse of it. I mean, it's it's just things change, and so characters change and things like that. So and people like the way they act is different. So it's totally fine as long as you know what of Henry Cavill as Superman or Ben Affleck as Batman. I mean, that's really all you need to know.
Okay, that's fair. My wife is actually wanting to see this in the theater. I'm very surprised, and I think I'm going to take her up on it and see it. So I'll check back in probably next week.
Yeah. I think and then Michael Keaton's in this. So if you remember the 89 Batman, like none of these stories are intersect or anything like that. Like they don't do a lot of callbacks to what happened in this specific scene of a previous movie, which is a great way to do things. Like, okay, here's a character, they're just being themselves, or that they're Superman or they're Batman, kind of thing. So that's all you really need to know.
Yeah, totally.
It's not like Endgame where it's like, hey, we're going to do 20 movies in one, like, oh, I got to watch them all. That's not like this. Yeah.
Right. No, I didn't think it was, but I'd totally like every time I watch the Flash trailer and hear the 89 Batman theme and like the fight scenes and him talking, like chills. So yeah, that's super cool.
It was very fan service type of film. Like it was, that's why I was smiling. I'm like, this is fun. This is just a great fun movie. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope this like opens the way to a new DCU, whatever DCEU.
I like the tone
under the lead of Gunn. So
the tone of this was totally different than the previous DC movies, and way different than the Batman movie with Edward or whatever his name is.
Twilight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Team Edward, I guess.
Team Edward.
That was very dark, very brooding. Yeah.
Batman.
But this movie was bright and fun. So
cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Really enjoyed it. And so spoilers. And it goes along with what the newest Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. They threw an F-bomb in this movie.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did. And it was like, wow, was that necessary again? Like,
I don't think it ever is. But...
no, it's not. If you're throwing one in there, it's not. It just throws the tone off.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it was hilarious when it was said. I mean, it was really funny.
That's fair.
So on the life front, so my uncle passed away earlier this year. He was in his 70s. And he had dementia, Alzheimer's, and he just deteriorated. So he had passed away. So this past weekend, we had a celebration of his life. And my brother from Colorado, who you hear at the beginning of the podcast, that when he yells 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he made the music for us. He came into town. Haven't seen him in a while. So that was nice to hang out with him. when we're getting ready to go to the celebration, my daughter is wearing socks and sandals, and
I saw the picture
and a dress.
Of course.
So I looked at her and I was like, is that what you're wearing? She's like, yeah. And my wife's like, are socks and sandals in? And Claire's like, oh yeah. And I'm like, they're in? What world are we living
Dads
in now?
unite. Let's go. Dads unite. Let's do this. Socks and sandals every day, my friend. Every day.
So I did ask her. I was like, because I had sent you the picture because I knew immediately because you wear the socks and sandals.
I do.
And so you sent me 2 pictures back. Socks
did.
with slides and socks with those thong sandals.
Thong.
And she was like, the first picture with the slides, she's like, yes, thumbs up. And then when I showed her the second picture of the thongs and sandals, she's like, ooh, gross. So those are not in. Baby. Those are not in.
Let's go. They are in Brazil. In your face, Southern Hemisphere style.
Yeah. But yeah, we had a good time this weekend, and then Father's Day was nice. That's how I got to play some F1 yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah. So it was good weekend. The last thing that the wife and I did, we started watching The Chosen together.
Ooh.
She's never seen it. She hadn't
watched it yet,
and it's been a while since I've seen it.
I'm so excited. I'm jealous.
Yeah, when you watch
season 3 yet, right?
No, I haven't seen season 3. So this is we're in the middle of this.
Yes.
And so and I remember watching the first episode. I was like, this is slow. But then the end of the first episode, like it sucks me in.
Worth it.
Yes.
It makes it worth it all. Like, yeah. That last 20 seconds is just like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we're 5 episodes in. I think the first season's 8 episodes. So we're over halfway done. And so I asked her, and because when you have a show that you love and you're showing it to someone else, you want them to have the same feeling that you have. You want them to love it. So I had asked her, and I was like, hey, how do you like it? She's like, it's good. And I was like, have you gotten chills at any of the scenes yet? She's like, oh yeah, like immediately, oh yeah. And I was like, that's when you know it's good.
Yes, the chills. Yeah, you get them chills, you get those emotional moments.
And I
think it ramps.
It does. And we're only in episode 5. Like episode 5 was when he turned water into wine. So this is really when it just starts taking off. And really excited about that. Really excited about watching that and finally watching the 3rd season.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited. You need to hurry it up because we're going to be visiting you soon and we want to be able to talk Chosen with you.
Oh, see, now it's going to be a little hard because tomorrow, Justin, who I Apex with for the past 4 years, I'm meeting him for the first time tomorrow. Yes.
That's right. I remember you mentioning that. How long is he going to be in town?
He's in town for 3 or 4 days, but we're going to be gone camping while he's still in town. Okay. So,
all right.
So we're going camping on Thursday, and we won't get back until Sunday. And then when we get back, we won't get back until mid-afternoon. And then you guys are coming on Monday. So I don't know how much more we're going to be able to watch until when you guys get in.
I guess we'll just have to watch some Chosen with you.
I mean, why not?
Why not? We'll play by ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me.
Cool, man. Yeah. That's awesome. That's good to hear.
Mm-hmm. A lot of good things.
All good things. A lot. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have any notes, so
we have Discord, right?
We do. Yes. I didn't need notes on that. Do you have it up?
I do have it up. Okay.
All right, let's hear it.
I don't know. There's only one on Discord. I don't know if there was any on Twitter. Shoot, man. Goodness gracious.
You go to if you want me to read the Discord one while you check on Twitter.
Okay.
I can do that.
I'll take a look.
All right. This one
it was just posted. We don't have anything yet. So
okay.
Discord's the only thing. Good.
Let's hear it.
What
are you?
Oh, you want
am
me to do it?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got it up.
Get
I got
out
it
of
up.
doing it.
Okay.
I told you to do it earlier. Okay, go.
All right. So Kakalaki, jeez, you want me to do this?
Screw it up. Yes, I do. Even more so now.
Kakalaki. Oh my gosh, I can't say it. Kakalaki Whitney. I'm just terrible at this with a wavy hand and an eyeball.
Eyeball.
He says, Earl, IRL. Man, I don't even know. I've never done this before. This is I'm struggling here. Not much to report. Things at work are still bat poop emoji crazy.
Bat poop emoji crazy.
With all the renovations. Say. Yeah, I know. Well, with eyeballs and a smile. Poops, eyeball, smile. With all the renovations we're doing. But just trying to look at through the lens
Sorry, I'm just thinking of a bat like crapping, and then it has eyeballs and a smiley face, and it's just looking at
you. What are we living in?
What the heck? What kind of bats are these? That
the poop has come self-aware. Skynet.
They plug these bats into Chat GBT, and out came poop emojis with
eyeballs. Oh no! Sentient poop.
Sentient poop. Run for your lives.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Trying to look at it through the lens of gaining valuable work experience for my career development. Father's Day was fun. Sang at church. Went out to eat afterward with friends. Then came home and chilled for the rest of the day. Today was more of the same. Hardcore chilling.
That was all caps.
Whoa, all caps. Hard period, core period.
Hardcore chilling.
I made my Father's Day dinner tonight. What? I made my Father's Day dinner tonight?
That shouldn't be how that works.
I guess it's like the wife's like, you make whatever you want. If you want what you want,
okay. Then... sometimes, the father cooks better than others in the family. So they're just like, go ahead, make whatever you want.
I come home and 4 or 5 times a week, the wife is going to make dinner. And sometimes when she says, I didn't make any dinner, and she's like, feels bad that she didn't make any dinner. Sometimes I'm like, great, I can eat whatever I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And he
said steak and eggs.
Yeah, steak and eggs. And it was glorious. Iffle, not much of anything actually, been just enjoying time with friends and family. A little bit of Destiny 2 here, a little bit of Jedi Survivor there, and some Gunfire Reborn thrown into the mix to play with my eldest son, waiting for my pastor to get back from vacation so he can give me the green light on getting Diablo 4. Wait. You're not allowed to get Diablo 4 unless your pastor says yes?
I think he wants to play Diablo 4 exclusively with him. So he's waiting on the green light to like, hey, join.
He said he'd carry me. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's all for me. Much love and happy Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah. Happy Juneteenth to you, Kakalaki Whitney.
Yeah. Some people got the day off of work and I did not.
Yeah. It's a federal holiday, my friend. That's a great federal holiday. Should have been a federal holiday a long time ago.
Is it a federal holiday?
I believe so.
Yeah.
It's pretty recent.
Well, dang. What a federal holiday. We should have got it off then.
You should have. I think some people are slacking.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, there you go.
There you go. That's the way the cookie crumbles. I like it. Yeah. Pillows are fluffed. Andy's candies are on the table or on the pillow.
On the table?
And yeah, they're on the table. We fluffed the table, just laid the table out, and it's on there.
Yeah. Full tables, fluff Andy's candies.
Yep. That's right. And then I'm about to sneeze, but I'll try to hold it together as much as possible. You can find us on all the, click the link, linktree.com/the GMG pod. That's where you'll find us. You can call us 929 GMG guys. You can leave a voice message. You can let your voice be heard, not just literally, but you can also do it on Spotify and some other stuff that I don't remember. I should know, but it doesn't matter. And leave stars, exclamation marks, an encouraging word.
Wait a second. You never said what the phone number is.
Yeah, 929 GMG guys.
Did you not say that? Did I blank?
Do you even listen to the words coming out of my mouth?
All right. Well,
wow.
Hey.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
You may need to say it a third time. Say it a third time.
I've said it 250 times, if not more. And you're just like, yep, wah, 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 wah. Like peanuts.
Once the outro happens, I'm checked out.
Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm done. Get out of here. Yeah. So Pat, and then the spirit of Ronald Johansson and Carcass Butcher, along with you, our friends, family, and joiners. May God bless and guide your lives as you live, as you work, and as you game.
Happy Thanksgiving.
2, 3, 4.